Hi, my name is Thomas Puja, and I'm the communications director over at Remedy Entertainment, based in Espoo, Finland.
So Thomas, a lot of people are kind of confused right now over the episodic that Quantum Break is. So can you talk about how it is episodic, but not in the way people think it is?
Right, so the way Quantum Break works is that you have an act of the game, which is many hours. You play as Jack Joyce, our hero, and then you get to the end of the act, you get to the junction. The junction is a short playable moment where you actually take over as the villain of the story, Paul Serene, and Paul has the ability to sort of see into the future. Remember, it's a time travel story, there's been an accident and all that. So Paul can see into the future, and based on that, the player is going to have to make a choice. Once you make that choice, that triggers a 20 to 22 minute live action episode that reflects the choice you made in the junction. Now there's 5 acts of the game, and there's 4 live action episodes. There's over 2 hours of live action content in the game, and the very cool thing is that what you do in the game in the junction shapes the story of not only the live action, but what happens in the game later on.
We've seen a lot of games try to make Hollywood and video games kind of one medium. Defiance did it with their TV shows and their video games, but Remedy is kind of doing something new that's never really been done before. It's a TV show within a game itself, right?
So Remedy has always played around with live action, and Quantum Break really the live action is part of the game. It's not like this extra thing on the side, like promoting the game or like a parallel universe kind of thing. It's just we chose live action as a medium to tell the story from the villain's perspective. So as we say, the game is about the heroes and the show is about the villains. So you actually get to experience what Paul Serene and his Monarch Solutions, the big bad of the game, are up to. So it's really an integrated experience, and we don't force you to watch live action. When you get to it, you can skip it, you can keep playing and come back and watch it and so on, but it's an integral part, it's a feature of the game. It's not like an extra thing somewhere, it's an integral part of the game.
And this game you guys have gone through a lot of changes since the game's early development at E3 a few years ago. Talk about that and evolving to where it is today.
So, any creative process you go through, whether it be albums or movies, things change along the way, and Quantum Break has always been a time travel story. The idea always has been that there's live action. The idea has always been that you can impact the story. But we announced very early on when the Xbox One was announced, because they asked us, do we want to be part of that? Of course, it's an awesome thing to be part of, like one of the reasons that people want to get Xbox Ones. But we were very early in development back then. We only had the idea, and then we showed the game, and of course people formulate a vision of what the game will be at that point, even though we ourselves were still working on it. Throughout the years, so really what has changed is we changed the lead character. So Sean Dury used to play Jack Joyce, and Sean's definitely still in the game. He's an awesome guy, so he's still in the game. He's a very funny character in the game. But Sean Ashmore plays the lead. And then we got the opportunity to have like Aidan Gillen in there. We got Dominic Monaghan. We have Lance Reddick. So we're able to get this awesome cast. But we never reshot anything, of course, not like that. That would be crazy. So like a lot of the changes happened already years ago.
So when does Quantum Break come out?
Quantum Break is coming out April 5th on Xbox One and Windows 10.